Hi everyone, welcome back. I just want to share with you some findings that I got from the Dollar Tree. Nothing major, nothing huge or large, but it's just some books. And lately I've been buying books a lot more than normal, and they are only $1. But when I go to not craft places, garage sales and such, I find them for less. So I don't always look at the Dollar Tree. But now I'm on the search for a few that I really want to get and read for myself. So I got this for my little roommate so we can read at nighttime when it's time to go to bed. And it says Mother Goose, a collection of classic rhymes for little ones. And this is from the Little Bendon books. And Little Bendon usually sells, well, Bendon Company. You get the Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Dollar General, Walmart, those dollar coloring books or dollar books, and a little bit more priced. So I thought this was a really good deal for $1, and it has more than a few pages of writing. So it says this book belongs to Mother Goose. Hey diddle diddle, Lucy Luck. Now the thing that you have to be careful about when you get these books, not this book in particular, but like little nursery rhyme books, is that some of these nursery rhymes are a bit morbid. So just be careful. Back in the day, those nursery rhymes were meant to, some of them were meant to kind of scare the kids, like the Brothers Grimm, about going over the bridge and things like that. Some of those were, I think, meant to keep kids from doing bad, like going off on their own. Like this one, Jack and Jill. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill fell after him. And you see these pictures; these are all rocks. So you just have to be careful if you don't want your kids exposed to that kind of stuff. Just be careful. I definitely read some of these, and I turned out okay. Like Rockabye Baby. Who puts your baby in a bow on a cradle on a branch to let them fall out? But anyway, it's just something to sing to your kids or whatever. I like Little Miss Muffet. We actually listened to that in the car. I made my little roommate a CD and we listened to it. And If You're Happy, You Know It, Clap Your Hands, Come On. He goes crazy. He's clapping his hands, stomping his feet. I guess they do that at his little daycare as well. So these are the stories that's in this Mother Goose book. And I thought it was a very good deal. I'm going to save the one I really, really want for last. And this one says Rebecca Moses, A Life of Style. Now, I got this book because I want to cut it up. And it comes in this fancy plastic. So, this book was expensive, right? When it was actually supposed to try to make money. So I just cut it open. I'm cutting it open. And we're going to explore this book together. And then I'll show you the book that I really, really thought I found at a good deal. And I'm going to try some of the stuff in there. I always go there. When I used to buy books from the Dollar Tree, I would always go looking for crochet books. And they had a knitting magazine, a knitting book. And as I told you all before, I have been turned off from knitting. So I don't want to ever knit. Ever knit at this point in my life. So let's go ahead and open this book. And I hope, oh no, shoot. I was hoping that it would be picture filled. So, because on the back it doesn't say much. It just says, both a playful and thoughtful Rebecca Moses brings a wonderful touch to her serious sense of style. So I'm hoping that it has a lot of pictures in here that I can cut up. Let's see how much this book retailed for before, and it's not in the inside sleeve. And they have the back covered up, did they? So this book was $35. Like, really? Yeah. That's why you need to go to the library if you want to read a book. The library is free. You get a library card. Patronize it. Make sure the librarians, I usually ask them at least 3 or 4 questions so they can feel useful still. And I won't do a huge flip through because I want to keep, I'm going to try to keep this video under 10 minutes. But like this page could definitely be cut out and glued onto something and used along with this even these words, this picture. So if it, and that's what I was hoping for, that it would have pictures in this book, because what is this thing called style? Even this, if you are into that kind of stuff, you can definitely put that in there. So that's why I got this book. I was hoping that it would be less words, more crazy pictures. And like this one says, there are no rules in style, just good instincts. And it says gut instincts, which is cool. You know, definitely something that you can do. And it says innate versus cultivated. Does it matter? I don't know. Anyway, all great pictures. I love this picture, and I don't even know it, but I think that these two ladies are sassy. You know, I do have those lady stamps, so that would be cute to cut out. And I may go back and grab another one of these books. I do plan on going on a Dollar Tree crawl. If any of you, I think I've used that term before, if you've ever heard of a pub crawl, you know, you pay a certain amount of money and you go from pub to pub to pub. You spend maybe $20 or $30 at the very beginning, and you get maybe 2 or 3 drinks at each pub. You sit there about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, enough to get a little bit tipsy. This is a cute image. She's watering the fence, and it says style. You can't really see it, but it says style right here. And how do we cultivate our style? So see, you can't use, if you want to use this side, you can't use that side, because you'll be cutting up the lady. If you can't use both unless you make copies. This is cool. Like, these pictures are very cool to look at and use. But anyway, I do plan on doing a pub, not a pub crawl, a Dollar Tree crawl, because I do want to find those. I have some particular things that I'm looking for at the Dollar Tree. So like, these ladies can all be fussy cut out and used. And even these little sayings you can do, you know, whatever you want to do with that. And I like this. I will probably have to ask the wizard how to debone this book without destroying it. For $1, you can't really beat a brand new in plastic book price that was originally retailed for $35. Good grief. And the pages are very smooth and nice, and you can't really see it, but it has like a nice sheen to it. So definitely something that if you want to look into, you can definitely go out and buy. And I was hoping that it would be more full color pages, like the New York, is it called the New Yorker? You know, when you get those magazines. This is cute. I like that just like it is. And she looks like she's wearing spaghetti, which is awesome. I'll tell y'all my theory on my genetic makeup at a later date and time. It's all purely made up for my purposes only, but I'll tell you about it later. This tape is driving me bananas, more bananas than I already am. And then last but not least is this book. I don't have cable anymore, but I love Adventure Time. When Adventure Time first came out, I did not like it. I was like, who was doing drugs when they created this show? And why is it on Cartoon Network? And why are they letting little kids watch it? Now I realize that Cartoon Network is really for big kids like myself to watch. It comes on regular time, I think, and I love it. It's really, really cool. It has a good moral to it, and that's what I like most about shows. Like, one of my favorite cartoons ever is from Nickelodeon, which is Hey Arnold. It kind of ended abruptly. I love Hey Arnold. I love Arnold. He always sees the good in everybody. He's always helpful. He's always just like, okay, I'm going to help you out, you know. And they have all the little stereotypes in the show. They have, you know, a kid that is weird. He wheezes a lot. Eugene, for example, is accident prone. Helga is the antagonist. She's a bully. Was more than one bully, but Helga G. Pataki, Arnold's friend that is absolutely in love with him. She's a bully. Anyway, I've already talked over my 10 minutes, so let's go ahead and go into this. And I was going to get another one because you could definitely cut this out and do something with it, but we won't. I just want to go over. It says crafts, flipping adorable stuff to do from the land of Ooh, and that's where Adventure Time takes place. Look at this. I could run out right now and get some felt and create Jake if I wanted to, and I love it. It's all in color. You know, sometimes when you get, and again, this is $1 that they don't tell you how much it was originally priced for because they have this over it. It's called bestseller. So I'm not sure the price, but you can just look at the back and see all these. You can see the penguins, the little hand puppets that I probably won't make, a little keychain, coffee cup holder, peppermint butler, Jake, cake, he's cooking some bacon, BMO, which is a nut, he's a nut, and these, I don't know what these are. These are candy people from the Candy Kingdom, but I don't know what that little person is. I think it's a cherry. They have on the cartoon show, if you've never seen it, a pig is married to, what is his name? An elephant. So the elephant, her name is, I can't remember her name right now, but she's crazy. She is supposed to be like an old lady, and she's definitely a nut, and she's married to Mr. Pig. Super crazy. You see this candy right here? This, not this taffy one, but you know, during the holidays they sell this. I love that, and it always hurts my teeth, but I love it. So this looks like they've taken some clay and made a little clay bracelet out of it. Absolutely love it. I'm not going to do a whole entire let's look at everything in here, but I will go over a few things. So this is Jake, and that's Finn, and I think I may try to do this one when I move back to Texas. Someone asked me when I was moving to Texas, and I'll be moving back in January, so I will not be creating videos the month of January or February. I probably in December I will have some saved up, and I will try to do this. And these are the alternate people that the Ice King has created. So this is Prince. I don't know all the names, but Princess Bubblegum. This is her person. He's a prince. This is Marceline's opposite. He's a vampire. And this is Cake, which is a girl. Jake is a boy, and then this is Fiona, and Finn is a boy. So I don't remember all their names, but that's how it is. So all the people in Ice King's world opposite sex of the real people, and these are Gunther, and they all have the same name for whatever reason. That's Ice King, and it says Needlefelt Gunther, and it looks fairly simple to do. I don't know if I ever do any felting, you know, where they take the felt and kind of iron it down, but look at this mobile. I can definitely do this. I have some yarn. You can make these pieces, and that's Lumpy Space Princess. If you all didn't know, you're probably like, who the heck? Where did we go? She's supposed to be talking about crafting, and this is Marceline. I wish I knew more of the backstory behind how Ooh became Ooh, but I think really what happened is like a nuclear attack or something, and all the things kind of got meshed and melded together. And this is Jake, well, Cake's opposite, and look, they have one is Cake, and one is Jake. So that is cool. That would take a little bit of patience and talent to do, but they have the stuff already on here, and hopefully I will probably flip to the back to see if they have templates. And they've made some earrings, and you guys know I dabble in jewelry making. I'm gonna just go ahead and do let's see. So yes, they do. They have templates, which is awesome. This is Jake BMO. I'm not sure if they have it how big, but that is awesome. I have some Perla beads that I would definitely try to do this with at a later time next year, because all of my Perla beads are actually in the storage closet that I have on my balcony, so I would not be doing that. But these, see, the only thing I don't like about these things is that either you have to tear these pages out or make copies, and that is why I usually buy 2 things, because I want to keep one in pristine, and this is a crochet. So I definitely will be crocheting something, you all, and that may be, ooh, no, this is knitting or sewing. I won't be doing that, definitely not, but that's cute, very cute. You can get the sweater and sew it on. I won't be doing any sewing, but if it's a crochet project in here, I may actually do that. And this is cute, and this is who I was talking about. Tree Trunks is her name. This lady right here, crazy. She makes apple pies that everybody loves. And one day Jake and Finn were over her house, and her husband, the turtle dude, the pig, was like, give me some of your sweet stuff. Give me some of that pie. He got mad. He was upset and he kicked him out. I will try to do that. I love BMO. BMO is a weirdo, to say the least. Not that that's a big deal, but he's definitely a weirdo. I don't like cozies or koozies, however you pronounce it, so I probably won't be making that. But that's really cute. I hope that's not the only crochet project in here. These are all look like very simple and easy projects that you can make. And these perler, I will definitely do those perler beads because, as you all know, I do plan on trying to make money from my crafting next year. So that would be good to do at a craft show, especially a kids craft show, because that's awesome. Anyway, I've went over my 10-minute limit, my 15-minute limit, so I'm going to stop this video here. But these are all the 3 little things that I found that I want to share with you from the Dollar Tree. If you get the opportunity to go to your Dollar Tree, look in the book section, see what you find. You can always upcycle, distress, destroy, tear up, like I'm going to do this book. This lady, Rebecca Moses. I'm sorry, Miss Moses, but I like your book. And it's really thick. And even though I haven't learned how, I don't feel comfortable making junk journals yet, or putting books, this would be something cool to get some help and learn how to take these apart and do. So I really appreciate you all watching. Thank you for your support and continued well wishes. Thank you so much. The light at the end of the tunnel is near, for everything that I've been going through. My last week at work, was just real crazy, but it's the weekend now, and I am so excited to see Saturday. I don't think I've ever been as excited as I am about seeing today be Saturday. Thank you all for watching. Happy crafting.